government's efforts at constructing Sasha Fletcher began on an ad hoc basis with the passage of the Federal Aid Road Act of 1916, which provided for $75 million over a 5-year period for matching funds to the states for the construction and improvement of Sasha Fletcher. He is the road on which our central characters travel, stopping at roadside motels and enchanted forests, the 2-lane blacktop, the ever-ready companion, that which connects us, that which divides us. Here we go.
So 1, can everyone hear me when I yell?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so for those who weren't here last month, I invented a new way of reading that Lee's gonna sidekick me on like crazy. Yeah, well let's get it so you can grab the keys. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
A book report on Othello. So Othello is a play about Othello, who is a Moor,
Which is European for African American.
and was written by Shakespeare.
Who is dead.
It is about Othello, who is a general in like Venice.
Which is in Italy, which is basically part of Europe.
Anyway, so Othello marries this girl Desdemona, who is like a senator's daughter, which is probably pretty prestigious in a time when women are defined by their fathers and husbands. And so, because it is one of those plays that is all about starting in media res,
Which is Latin for when shit just gets started without all that preamble nonsense. So basically the opposite of Star Wars.
we see this guy Rodrigo talking to this guy Iago, and Rodrigo is all, "Bro, why didn't you tell me about this secret marriage between Othello and Desdemona? I was totally hard for her. Come on, bro." And Iago is all, "Bro, I hate that other guy so much, and here are the reasons. 1, so Othello promoted this guy named Cassio
Who is a keyboard.
instead of Iago, so obviously fuck that guy, right? And 2, apparently Iago believes that Othello slept with Iago's wife Amelia, or I mean he says he does, that happened, and that is indeed a shitty thing to do to a bro. But so these, I guess, are the reasons Iago hates Othello, and so Iago is all, "Listen, Rodrigo, between your pathetic failed intentions to marry Desdemona and my totally valid beef with Othello, we have got us a serious revenge scheme, so let's go wake up Desdemona's dad and be all, hey, did you know that your daughter is secretly marrying a Moor?"
Which is European for African American.
In secret, I bet you did not.
It's true, he had no idea.
And so then Rodrigo goes to do that, and Iago, he is all, "Hey, Othello, Desdemona's dad knows. Look out, that bro is totally not cool with this marriage thing." But, surprise, the Turks are totally planning a sneak attack, and everyone is all, "Othello, you are the best at generaling. Yo, bro, we have got to not die from the Turks. What did they ever do?"
The Ottoman Empire is what they did.
And he is all, "Bros, Venetians, I have got this." But then Desdemona's dad shows up and is all, "That Moorish devil
Which is European for African American devil.
bewitched my daughter's heart using witchcraft." And Othello was all, "Lol, no way. I just told her about all my valiant exploits and my unimpeachably virile masculinity, and that totally won her heart and lady parts." And the assembled Venetian Senate was like, "Can't argue with that logic." And Desdemona's dad is all, "I am not satisfied by this, and also my daughter will totally betray you, so watch out." Signs of importance. And then Othello goes to defend against the fucking Turks, and he brings his wife, and Cassio, and Iago's wife Amelia.
Who is totally Desdemona's attendant, which I mean, I bet that is going to work out well, Shakespeare.
Anyway, once they get to Cyprus to defend against the Turks, they find out that the whole fleet was destroyed by a storm.
Or was it an act of God?
And Othello is all, "Dudes, this is great, let us party." And they did, and it was so good. And Iago goes to get Cassio,
Who is still a keyboard.
drunk because Cassio is all, "Dude, I cannot hold my liquor."
Because he is a keyboard.
And then he gets Rodrigo to fight drunk Cassio, and Othello has to step in to break shit up, and he is hella disappointed in Cassio, and totally demotes him. And Iago's all, "Bro, that was way harsh.
Seriously, Ty, way harsh.
You should get Desdemona to get him to change his mind. Ladies are totally people that are capable of logic and empathy." And so then Iago is all like, "Hey bro, I hear Desdemona and Cassio are looking at each other and stuff."
Which is not true, because Cassio is totally looking at this girl Bianca, who is a prostitute, and by looking, I am totally talking about fucking, just in case that wasn't clear.
And then there's some stuff involving a handkerchief, and it is like really important and loaded with meaning, like fraught with meaning. We could even say, if we were the kinds of people to use words like fraught, and I guess we kind of are. So basically there was this totally fraught hanky, and Othello gave it to Desdemona, and said totally fraught hanky had like great and total significance in the context of their relationship.
Dude, if fucking hanky is the most significant thing about your relationship, I don't know, maybe take a step back or something?
And Amelia like finds it on the floor or something and gives it to Iago, who plants it on Cassio, and then Iago is all, whoa, hey Cassio, the keyboard, what is up with this hanky I found? And Cassio's all, man, I don't even know. And then they whisper talk about feelings, and Cassio is all, I just like this girl Bianca, but it's hard, man. Feelings are so hard. And Iago is like, it's cool, bro, I know. And they are doing it all quiet-like, and meanwhile Othello is all storming around, going all, motherfucker, has my hanky of significance, and is talking about his feelings with his mouth, and his mouth is moving, and I can see it. Oh man, if that fucker is fucking my wife, I will fuck all of the fucks until we are all fucked in the soul unto death and infinite sadness. And then Iago is all, he totally got this hanky from Desdemona. And Othello's all, fuck everything! And then proceeds to make Desdemona's life miserable.
Which I guess in Europe means punching her in the face in front of people all the time.
Which makes Desdemona sad.
Probably because of feelings.
So then Rodrigo is all like, Iago, listen, I gave you money and stuff, and I have done everything you advised, but I am totally not having sex with Desdemona yet, so I would like to invoke my money back guarantee. And Iago is like, cool, totally, Cassio has the coupon. And Rodrigo's all like, oh cool, I'll ask him for it. And Iago is all like, no dude, it is hidden in his leg, you've got to cut his leg open to get it. So Rodrigo goes and he does that while Cassio is fucking Bianca. And so everyone was all like, oh man, Cassio, who did this to you, Cassio?
What a keyboard.
And Cassio is all Rodrigo, and everyone is all like, oh fuck, where is Rodrigo? But Rodrigo is in the corner quietly being stabbed to death by Iago.
Because duh, you guys.
So that night, Othello confronts Desdemona, but by confront we mean he confronts her face with a pillow and smothers her unto death. And then Amelia?
Yeah, we are totally not going to touch that whole purported affair nonsense. No sir, not us.
Shows up and is all, yo, what the fuck? Everybody get in here. This Moor just killed a white lady who is his wife. And everyone is all, what the fuck? And Othello explains about how adultery and hankies and significance and betrayal and stuff. And Amelia says, holy shit guys, I totally found that hanky. And Iago was all, give me that hanky. And just, ugh, you guys, this totally bears all the hallmarks of an Iago scheme. And then Iago emerges from the shadows and stabs her to death.
Because duh, you guys.
And Othello stabs Iago, but not to death, no, because he wants Iago to live his life in pain.
What does that mean, Sasha? I will tell you what it means. I'll explain and I'll use small words so that you'll be able to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon. He wrote this, I didn't write it. To the pain means the first thing you will lose will be your feet below the ankles, then your hands at the wrist, next your nose. And then my tongue, I suppose. I killed you too quickly last time. A mistake I don't mean to duplicate tonight. I wasn't finished. The next thing you will lose will be your left eye, followed by your right. And then my ears, I understand. Let's get on with it. Wrong. Your ears you keep, and I'll tell you why. So that every shriek of every child that sees your hideousness will be yours to cherish. Every babe that weeps at your approach, every woman who cries out, dear God, what is that thing, will echo in your perfect ears. That is what to the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever. Anyway, yeah, that is basically what I meant by that, you guys.
And so then some rich guy shows up and is all, everyone here is under arrest. And so they're all like, Iago, why did you do this? And Iago is all like, nope, not talking bros, not now, not ever. Suck it, I am totally taking a vow of silence, lol. And then Othello gives this amazing and moving speech where he is totally just stricken with remorse and just awful feelings for killing his wife, even though he led such an awesome life and was basically the most badass general in all of Venice. And everyone was all, man, that was a good speech. That totally sucks that this happened. And then Othello kills himself because fuck everything. He just killed the woman he loves like a total chump. What a chump. Then they punish Iago and some guy gets appointed as Othello's heir or something. And the moral of the story is, seriously guys, what the fuck is wrong with people? Thank you for coming to the book report. Please tip your bartender.